Right, it's been a while since I made a video because what I did was over the last couple of weeks, any time that I had, I put it into here, into the shop instead of making videos. And I finally got around to cleaning it and organising it and put a few shelves up and blah blah, right? It's never been this way, it's always been a mess. So I finally got around to it, and any time I had, done a new, painted her up, tidied her up anyway. First time ever it has no dust in it since the day I moved into it. Okay, but while I was tidying up, this piece here has a bit of porcelain that I bought a number of years ago to make a clock out of it, and it was just left hanging on the wall. So this is the project that I'm going to do. And the reason I bought this piece is it's a TVO Ferguson. It's the TE20, and we used to have one of these tractors here, believe it or not, my father and myself, and we used to use it for doing a bit of veg in there, bit of land that we had. And the plan is now we're going to bit of beach. There's a centre core out of a piece that I took out, and I'm going to make this into I'm going to try and do is, see the front wheel of that tractor there, I'm going to make it in the shape of this piece and insert this into the centre of it, and it's going to be a nice little clock from my wall in my shed. So over to the lathe and let's see what I can make out of this piece. Okay, I have the blank on a chuck here. There is a tenant on the back of it already. I probably put her on it when I was roughing it out, so I'm going to use that. This is going to be the back of the clock, so I'm basically going to trim up the back of it here, round over the face of it here, and I'll be putting a recess here for the mechanism of the clock to fit into, and then I'll use that recess to put it back on the chuck to do the opposite side in expansion mode. Okay. Now the next stage what I'm going to do is cut some grooves here as in the shape of the tyre. The tyre has grooves on the front wheel, so I'm going to removing that wood kind of for the tyre marks, and then I'll be taking out some wood from the centre here for the recess for the clock. What I want to do now, after doing the recess and the rim there, I want to round this over and put a nice finishing cut on the back side here and give it a sand, and then I'll reverse it onto the chuck. Okay, I have to bore a hole straight through blank for the mechanism of the clock to fit into. That's the back side finished, and basically what I'm going to have to do now is sand this up before I reverse it, and that's basically the shape of the tyre that's on the tractor. Whether you can see it, this is kind of the shape that I'm going for. Okay, I have the blank reversed, and I'm going to just remove this tenon here and then mark up for the clock face to go in a recess. Okay, that's it. Just sand this up now, and I'm going to put some finish on it and put the mechanism in it. Okay. Okay, it's time to put it together. So I'm just going to put a few blobs of glue around it to stick this face on. Okay, now that's it all together now. Just let that glue go off and let it, as soon as it dries out, I'm going to stick it up on the ball behind here. That's the job. Okay. Trying to get the shape of that actual front wheel. Not that you really would see it, but turned out okay. Finished with Danish oil, and I gave it a little bit of a buffing then. Okay, so there's the clock from me shed. So thanks very much for watching it, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye now.